Welcome to my sketchbook tour, which was 3 months in the making. I am so happy to be sharing all these artworks with you. So, let's begin. For September, I came across a YouTube video from my art friend Mimi, which simply suggested to draw every single day on my sketchbook for 20 minutes only. That idea alone inspired me to start drawing every single day in September. As I flip through every page, you will see that the subject matter of each page is pretty different because for this month I was simply having the goal of experimenting and showing up every single day for 20 minutes. For many of these pages, I followed YouTube tutorials by other artists or had some pictures clicked by myself as reference images just to get going with the flow of making art every day. As a matter of fact, you will see that I am zooming in certain pages of the sketchbook because those pages have been my favorite among all of them. I feel like I fell in love with watercolors and pigments again because after being creatively burnt out for almost the whole year, it was really good to be back on the sketchbook drawing every single day. Even though the challenge was for drawing 20 minutes only, I found myself exceeding that time point and simply having fun creating art. Within a few days of creating art every day, I found some improvement and felt like coming back to my sketchbook almost without any pressure. In fact, I got my creative flow back and I was so happy that I finished 30 days of art. So I decided to continue for the next month as well. For the month of October, I decided to hop on a very popular art challenge on Instagram called the Peachtober. In the beginning, you must have seen some thumbnail sketches of all the artworks, which is the exact process I followed before creating any final piece of artwork. I first started by making a rough idea of how I wanted my art piece to look like, and then I moved on to my pages and then started creating art. The art challenge, which is called Peachtober, is hosted by an artist who goes by the name Furry Little Peach on Instagram. So for the month of October, I really pushed myself to come up with creative ideas. Most of my artwork is within the bounds of a rectangle, for which I used washi tape to line out all four corners of the page. I was very impressed by my ideas and skills that manifested really well on the page, and I was having a lot of fun creating art for this challenge. I made a lot of subject matters that were out of my comfort zone, which creatively is a very good thing to try out if you are an artist because it pushes us to reveal ourselves as artists. Also, a lot of my artwork has faces on it because it was heavily inspired by the host of the art challenge, and I just thought that it looked really cute. At the end of October, I was brewing up the launch of a free art club, so I decided to make art in November as well. Remember my art friend that I mentioned earlier called Mimi? She is the one with whom I'm hosting this free art club, which I will speak about soon. As I spoke with my friend Mimi how her YouTube video inspired me to make daily art every single day for the month of September, we came up with an idea to come up with a free art community wherein we could help other artists do the same. So this free art community has been hosted by myself and my art friend Mimi, and there are daily prompts posted every week on Patreon. As the community manager myself, it was really fun to encourage other artists, make great art, and also have myself show up and improve my skills. As compared to September, I was having a lot more fun showing up to my sketchbook and creating art. Actually, I never even thought that I could make art for 90 days straight. But sometimes all you need is a great YouTube video or an artist online to push you to start making art every single day. Throughout these 3 months, I improved my watercolor skills, but most importantly, pushed myself to think of new ideas every day. All the artwork in November I was very impressed by because there was a lot more storytelling and characters involved in it. After the 90 days, which is November, was over, I decided to give a halt on making art every day on my sketchbook. But in fact, I am daily drawing on my iPad, which is digital illustrations, and I'm uploading them every single day, even now on Instagram. As I mentioned, this art club is hosted on Patreon for free, and the link will be in the description if you're interested in joining. We are almost around 500 people on there, so I would love to have you there. And at last, our sketchbook tour comes to an end. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked all of my art, and I will see you soon next year, which is not too far away. So, bye bye.